Good morning and warm welcome to you all. I am Vaibhav, your host for today. Our topic for today is effectiveness of ISO 9001-2015 implementation. It shall be taken by Ms. Lekha Nayak. She shall be covering upgradation of the existing system, training and development, non-conformity, corrective and preventive actions, customer satisfaction, followed by question and answer session. Our agenda for today is virtual inauguration by Dr. Sundar Kataria, invoking the blessing of deity, chanting of Gayatri Mantra, introduction of speaker, presentation by Ms. Lekha Nayak, question and answer session, and last closing session. About the Sadgun Sangh. Sadgun Sangh, conceived and led by Dr. Sundar Kataria, driven with a mission to elevate the quality, safety, and environmental awareness levels of industry. Sadgun Sangh is a series of educative, informative events aiming to illuminate professionals on possible solutions to current issues of industry and economy. Let me introduce about Dr. Sundar Kataria, sir. His designation, organization, Chairman and Managing Director, International Certification Services Private Limited. His academic qualification, Doctorate in Business Management, Mechanical Engineer. His experience, Rajasthan Atomic Power Project, India's first nuclear power plant, RAPP at Rawalpata, Kota, built by Indian engineers, worked as nuclear scientist for 11 years and successfully completed and commissioned the plant. Engineers India Limited, first batch of engineers to develop Bombay High Offshore Oil and Gas Fields, Mega Offshore Complex Platform, trunk and submarine pipelines, underwater inspection and indigenization oil and gas equipment, etc. Det Norsec Versatiles, world largest classification society, worked for 17 years at various capacity for the certification of fixed offshore installations, submarine pipelines, onshore projects, and personnel qualification, underwater inspection divers. ICS. He is founder of India's first certification conformance assessment body established in the year 1999, provider of total quality solution, certification of management system, ISO, inspection, testing, and training qualification of personnel. His achievements and awards are received Lifetime Achievement Award for the contribution for the corrosion technologies from NACE International by NIGIS under NACE USA, social worker, protection of life, asset, environmental, and safety. In today's session, we have Dr. Kataria sir. So I request Kataria sir to please say a few words about today's session. Please welcome Kataria sir. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, very good morning to all of you, and thank you for inviting me. And first of all, we are pleased that Mrs. Lekha Nayak has agreed to give presentation on very important topics, that is ISO 9001-2015 Quality Management System Upgradation. That is most.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. And as you know, as this standard is very, very popular, not only in India, but across the globe.
Yes,
you
sir.
take any country, every country has adopted this, and they are
Yes.
member of the IAF, ISO. ISO is organization, international organization for standardization, and have more than 200 countries who are the members. And India also adopted, and we do have accreditation body who is controlling this certification business in India, NABCB, under Quality Council of India. So this standard is very important and very vital for small scale industries, because we have seen the small scale industries in India has been growing very fast pace since our beloved Prime Minister has taken up India, Make in India, and Atmanirbhar Bharat. So under that, we have seen that new entrepreneurs and new startups have come up where the government is providing a lot of support. And I strongly recommend that this standard should be made mandatory for all the companies. And my experience goes when we did a lot of companies certified, especially MSME, and we were focusing in India all the places which are having a lot of industries. And we have seen in some of the places like Belgaum or some Nasik and other places where there was a lot of industries, automobile industries and other related engineering industries. And in 90s and 2000, number of company closed down because they didn't follow the management system and they also didn't upgrade their technology. So technology today, the world is going on the technology. Now we have to pace with the technology, and we can pace with the technology. We can adopt the new technology only if we have good management system. So today, Lekha Nair is going to talk on the specifically how we are going to upgrade taking the technology for
Yes, sir.
implementation of ISO 9000. Apart
Yes,
from that,
sir.
she is also going to focus on training and development because that is a important, very vital for any organization to keep pace with the technology, with the modern technology. Then as a management system, of course, management system, ISO has 10 clauses. There are very important clauses. I think Ms. Nair is going to touch upon the correct action request. Correct action. And how we can do actions, calculation and all those things. And as you all know, the ISO module also start with the requirement of customer and it ends with the customer satisfaction. So customer satisfaction is most important and continue our business to grow and develop our business. That's all from my end. I will hand over to our expert, Mrs. Lekha Nair, who is
Thank you, sir.
our
Thank you.
associate also. Quite long time we know each other. And she has tons of experience in management, implementation, as well as auditing. So you will hear from horse's mouth.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your knowledge and information with us. So I request Dr. Kataria sir to please virtually inaugurate the session.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Please join us for the recitation of the Gayatri Mantra.
भर्गो
Now it's time to introduce our today's keynote speaker, Ms. Lekha Nair, designation organization, senior consultant, DMC International, her academic qualification, electronics and telecommunication, followed by lead auditor in QMS, that is Quality Management System ISO 9001, lead auditor of EMS, Environment Management System, that is ISO 14001, lead auditor of OHSS, that is ISO 45001. Her area of specialization and experience are a certified and experienced professional of electronic base, BRC6 packaging, quality control and quality assurance implementation activities for the products as per guidelines and regulatory requirements, running own consultancy services, Messrs. Dia Management Consultancy in India and Middle East, project implemented in Kuwait Oil Company, energy management system in gas gathering stations and process units, ISMS projects completed Vitur Cloud, Info Analytica, Texture Technology, Equilibrium, and Quick Team. So please welcome Lekha ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vaibhav, and thank you, Sadgun Sangh team and ICS for the opportunity. Today, the session is ISO 9001 2015 effectiveness. Okay, you can share the slides, Vaibhav.
Yeah, ma'am.
As everybody knows, the 9001 2015 standard 9000 is the base standard for all the management systems. And I have seen 9001 implementation in every sector, every year, and how the people implemented the same. And I do audit also. I do audit for global clients also, small scale, medium scale, large scale, all the type of organizations I do implement. Also for my implementation, I start from 9001, whether it is EHS or a food grade companies, I do start with 9001. Okay, next. First of all, I will say the standard is in transition. It will come in 2026 new standard. There is a small change in clause number 4.1 climate change. I also have 9000 have introduced the climate change into 9000 standard 4.1 working draft already working going on, and amendment will come immediately. That is the main thing of 9000. While during audit, we have seen anything of environmental pollution. We cannot say because it is a 9000 standard. How we will say the same? Auditor will think of the same. But standard and the management system have started implementing across all these management standards. They have added the climate change. Okay, in 9000, in 27, 22, everywhere they have put the climate change. I will explain the same in the coming slides also. Okay, next. Sir already have introduced that there are 200 plus members, and it is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, and started in 1947. A non-governmental organization. It is ISO. Okay, next. This is the photograph of ISO headquarters, Geneva, Switzerland. Next. And it's called International Organization for Standardization. Okay, still last exam I have conducted for the companies. They have candidates have written the wrong answer. People don't know the elaborated form of ISO. So please note it down. International Organization for Standardization. Okay, still people write wrong explanation. It says equal isometric. Okay, ISO is a word derived from Greek word isos, meaning equal. Remember, isometric. Okay, equal relates to standard. translation of organization's name in different languages may result in different acronyms, hence the common name as ISO. Next. There are a lot of things in the market. ISO have saturated what is the reality, and software implementation. People have implemented small softwares in marketing, purchase, and processes. That implementation, they will look into only the dashboards of the software. They will see only the results. Then the ISO document will sit in separate cupboard, and there will be some other software implementation in the system. That also we have seen. Then I will explain all these things one by one, and the customer satisfaction review system and non-conformity and corrective action. All other things, slides will be supportive to this 9001 2015. Okay. First of all, the market situation. As there are lot of new companies joining into the market, the ISO 9000 will exist. Okay. Don't worry about that. The 9000 will go, and there is a saturation in the market. And all the implemented people, they have implemented only to 60%. I will say they have implemented only to 60%. Even for MNCs and good companies, they may have Taiwanese and all these companies, MNC companies, they have implemented 90%. It's sure that still there is a chance of ISO 9001 2015. That is the reality. And the software implementation, while auditing, auditor will get confused. Okay, how to do the audits. Then call for a dashboard audit. You will get all these things. I will say an example of purchase. If you are doing an audit of purchase, call for the dashboard of the purchase. What are the pending indent? What are the pending purchase orders? What are the executed things? Where you have done the evaluation of the last year, initial evaluation, annual evaluation, everything you will get in the dashboard. Then it is very easy to do the audit also. Then reality you will come to know that 100+ orders are yet to release. The order released, the materials are not yet reached. Okay, you can issue major NCs. The small NCs will be easily accessible. Okay, through a dashboard. So software implementation, don't confused with the software implementation. We are not getting the really formatted document. Don't go for the form. Where is the formatted document and what is the number issued and everything. If they have implemented the software in the system, then directly go to the dashboard. If it is marketing also, directly go to the dashboard. What are the enquiries released, received? What are the conversion rate and everything? It is very easy to do the audit for a 9001 auditor. Okay. Then after that, you will see that the system is not at all implemented. I will show that after how the plan, support, execution part is coming. Then there is customer satisfaction part. We have not yet calculated the real customer satisfaction. That is the scene. Okay. None of the companies have calculated the customer satisfaction true figure. If it is an external agency conducted an satisfaction survey, it will be a true figure. Otherwise, the formats have gone to some clients. They have filled the same. Half of them received, half of them not received. The calculations are wrong. For showing the auditors, they have done the customer satisfaction survey. It is true. Okay. I will show a slide. There is a slide. You can see that. And after that, I will explain. Vaibhav? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Vaibhav?
ma'am. Yes,
You
ma'am.
can share that.
I can share that video, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I will.
Satisfaction. If your job is customer satisfaction, your real job title is problem solver. Brian Tracy. Your success in sales and growing your business is directly linked to your ability to satisfy your customers and gain their loyalty. By improving customer satisfaction levels, you not only improve your current sales, but you also set the foundation of future sales success. There are three main strategies to increase levels of customer satisfaction, all based on the degree to which you meet or exceed customer expectations. The higher the level you're able to achieve, the more you'll build customer loyalty and the greater your business will succeed. With that in mind, here are three strategies to improve customer satisfaction levels, to grow sales and become more successful. Strategy number 1, meet customer expectations. This is the bare minimum level of customer satisfaction you should deliver for your business to survive. By meeting the customer's expectations and solving their problem, you show them that you are reliable and that you can consistently meet their needs. At this point, the customer is satisfied and has no complaints. This is the absolute basic requirement to build the foundation of a long-term mutually beneficial working relationship, but it's generally not enough to lock in customer loyalty. If a competitor demonstrates that it can and will do more than merely meet their expectations, you'll quickly lose that customer to the competition. Moreover, if you fail to meet their expectations, they will leave and give their loyalty to someone who can. Strategy 2, exceed customer expectations. In order to achieve even greater levels of sales success, you'll need to offer a higher level of customer satisfaction. This is done by surprising your customers. This second level of customer satisfaction moves you beyond mere survival. The act of moving beyond your customers' expectations and exceeding them builds a measure of customer loyalty and gives you an advantage over your competitors. By quickly addressing concerns, offering surprise bonuses or freebies, delivering a handwritten note, or even taking the time to follow up with a personal phone call after each purchase can put you in this category. This will minimize the chances of your customers seeking out other solutions to their problems, while simultaneously increasing your profitability. Strategy 3, delight and amaze the customer. Ask yourself, have you ever experienced a level of customer service that not only exceeded your expectations, but actually brought a smile to your face? A customer served at this level is truly delighted and amazed. Not only have the customer's basic needs been exceeded, but they've been touched deeper on an emotional level. Once they have enjoyed this type of experience, you'll gain unshakable customer loyalty. It'll be nearly impossible for a competitor to pry them away. There are countless cost-effective ways to delight and amaze your customers and build customer loyalty. It can be as simple as regular follow-up phone calls, to check in, or sending a small gift related to one of their interests as a person outside of their work. The more you provide an exceptional experience with incredible levels of customer service, the greater success you'll enjoy in your business. If you want to create a thriving business, you need to go beyond merely meeting customer expectations and focus on delighting and amazing them. You'll keep customers over a longer period of time, make more sales with those customers, and create an experience that will encourage them to send you referrals by telling everyone about you. By following these three strategies to increase levels of customer satisfaction, you'll set yourself apart from your competitors and put yourself in a position to build a highly profitable and successful business with superior levels of customer loyalty. Now the question today is this: what have you done today to delight and amaze your customers? Leave a comment below and Brian will be sure to follow up with you. Thanks for watching, and remember, as Brian always says, if you want to change your future, take action and take action now.
If you enjoyed this video and feel it was valuable in
Okay,
teaching
thank you, Vaibhav.
elements
I was into this certification more than 15 plus years. हमने कस्टमर को स्टेज 2 ऑडिट में मिलेंगे, उसके बाद सर्विलेंस 1 में मिलेंगे. सर्विलेंस 1 के पहले 1 वीक और 10 डेज बिफोर एक ऑडिट प्लान डालेगा, डेट्स पूछेंगे, देन विल मीटिंग दम. देन हाउ वी नो द कस्टमर नीड, कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन तो दूसरी बात है, नीड क्या था, चेंजेस क्या था, वो कुछ भी हमने उसको कम्युनिकेट नहीं किया. In between years, I have started sitting with them. Kali, I will discuss क्या चल रहा है, क्या नहीं चल रहा है, have a coffee and all those things. Then they have started telling, I have an issue in the production line. I have an issue with this purchase. I have an issue with the releasing of invoices. Then slowly I have started recommending them, okay, you go for this software and it will give you an idea. And if it is a maintenance or something, I will ask them, show me the data of the breakdown. Okay. As I have a huge experience, I can see what they have done the wrong thing. Okay, if the breakdown hours are higher than 50 hours or higher than 120 hours, then I can see that they have not done the preventive maintenance part properly. Then I will look into the preventive maintenance check sheets. Then I can see, okay, something is missed out to check in the preventive maintenance itself. Okay, these small things, when we have a discussion with the customers, then we will find out easily. But for a 1 year, around 8 months or 7 months, we are not visiting the customer, they are not in touch with us. Actually, that is the scenario. Then even discussing with them, then referral, the market is our ISO main, it is a referral market itself, I know that. Then they will say, okay, I have a friend started a new business, they will be going for an ISO 9001 certification, like you can go there and discuss. And I have got a lot of clients like that, referral, as well as I have guided them properly, what is the issues happening. Okay, what is the issues happening and what they have to do rightly. There the customer satisfaction is actually meeting the customer, discussing the same, sorting out the problem, then the customer satisfaction increased. Earlier time, I used to think that customer will not be happy if I visited wrong time at 4:30 or 5:30. But the scene was different. They have entertained us and they have discussed us. And okay, I'm a partner. When I was working with ICS also, okay, they are our certification partner. Okay, let us have a discussion. They have a true discussion and customer is really satisfied. Okay, and the review system. Who taught us the review system? It is the management standard taught us the review system. Okay. Industry really do the review system. There is a production review. There are marketing reviews. All these reviews are happening. Where we failed is action plan. Okay. After the review, the action plan will move in mail, will move here and there. The action plans are not closed. Auditors, please do audit on the action plans. Okay. If there is a marketing review happening in the first week of every month, the action plans have to close by 15th of the month. Action plans close ही नहीं होते. I have not seen any review system action plans पूरे close हुआ है. Everywhere I have asked for a tracking sheet. मैंने tracking sheets for all my clients. I have made a tracking sheets. Tracking sheets पे close नहीं किया तो in the next internal audits I have started raising NCs. Okay. Then the review system comes in management review. It will be the review of the all departments. Okay. All departments with objectives. ये objectives achieve भी नहीं होते, close भी नहीं होते. Okay. पूरे document. They are just making a document to show the auditors. Okay. Management review क्या है and this is the results. But religiously prepare the reviews. Okay. It will give the benefit. Non-conformity. Same way. Non-conformity, there is a customer complaint. Non-conformity raised. Customer complaint sorted out. Communicating the same to the entire organization. There we have a failure. वो कहाँ से नॉन कन्फर्मिटी रेज हुआ है, वो सोर्स पे वहां पे ब्लॉक करने का, वहां पे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करने पे, वहां बहुत वीकनेस ऑब्जर्व हुआ है इंडस्ट्री में. सो नॉन कन्फर्मिटी, वंस इट इज रेज्ड, go to the point where is the non-conformity raised and teaching them and training that operators. Okay, वो intentionally नहीं बनाता है वो non-conformity. Okay, we have not provided the training to the employees. That's why the non-conformity is repeating. Okay, corrective action implementation properly nahi ho raha. Okay, any other things, training and awareness pe people don't know the thing, or how many in industry top management aware hai ISO 9001. Middle management uski awareness hogi around 75% middle management aware. डाउन द लेवल सुपरवाइजर पे आएंगे तो इट विल कम टू 50%, ऑपरेटर पे आएगा इट इज 25%. Whether we have communicated them, आपके कितने clients are? ICS have a lot of clients. I have very less clients. Still, whether we have communicated them, operators की training ISO 9000 पे हुआ है कि नहीं? Okay, we have not communicated. Okay, we have not taken the data even. We have not communicated them for implementation. The lower worker level have to provide training. Okay. रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स जाता नहीं है कंपनीज में, कितने लोग हैं वहां पे जानकारी नहीं है. टॉप लेवल में ट्रेनिंग्स ले लेते हैं सुपरवाइजर्स. आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग द सेम. दे डोंट हैव टाइम टू कम्युनिकेट टू द अदर वर्कफोर्स. वो लोग ऑलरेडी बिजी रहते हैं. दे हैव ऑलरेडी बुक्ड फॉर प्रोडक्शन वर्क. दे हैव ऑलरेडी लॉट ऑफ अदर थिंग्स. दे विल नॉट गिव द ट्रेनिंग टू द ऑपरेटर्स. तो द लोअर लेवल तो अभी भी 9001 2015 पूछेगा तो उनको पता ही नहीं है. Okay, that is the scenario. That's why I will call these marketing guys, go to the client, discuss with them. टॉप लेवल में कितने परसेंटेज ट्रेनिंग्स हुए हैं. वहीं पे भी हार्डली 7-8 लोगों को ट्रेनिंग्स मिला होगा इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. बट आई हैव सीन डिफरेंट कंपनीज ऑल्सो. आई हैव सीन अमूल, दे हैव लॉट ऑफ LAs. Down the level they have a training programs. Companies है, they have internal facility वहां पे है, companies में है, then they will give the trainings to the lower section also. Okay, so there is an opportunity. Still non-conformity implementation, corrective action implementation, as well as training. Okay, training and implementation. The training to the people who really work on the shop floor. Then only the implementation will come. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Vaibhav. Vaibhav. Okay. Standards 1994, 2000, 2008, 2015. All these standards I have worked. In 1994, there is dot matrix printer. I have printed master list of A3 size. मेरी कंपनी का डॉट मैट्रिक्स प्रिंटर पे प्रिंट नहीं होते थे. ओके, तो टेक्नोलॉजी चेंजेस 2008 पे सभी आपको HP 1010 होगा तो यू कैन इजीली प्रिंट. नाउ सॉफ्टवेयर इतनी डेवलप हो गया. कंप्यूटर्स एवरी डिपार्टमेंट्स में कंप्यूटर है. दे आर पुटिंग इन द शेयर्ड फोल्डर, क्लाउड में रखते हैं. एक्सेस सब लोग कर सकते हैं. ओके, तो टेक्नोलॉजी हैव चेंज्ड. स्टिल इश्यूज कहाँ पे होते हैं? डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो होगा, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन दूसरी कोई फेज पे होगा. ओके, they have not put that time to go to the cloud, go to the shared folder and looking into the format, which format we have to use for proper this thing. There is a lot of mess up with the organization. So टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज हो रहा है, उसके हिसाब से डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी चेंज हुआ है. Somewhere I have seen software there is a lot of other system. Hardware पे भी old documentation होगा. Revision number 10, revision number 11, revision number 23. ये सभी में audit में. तो then we have to check the documents. Okay, we have to implement what is the scenario right now, what are the documents right now moving. Then phase. Okay. Based on that, what are the software requirement, what are the outputs of the software, input of the software. Based on that, we have to generate that screenshots. We have to take. Okay, so auditors NCs raise करके उसको change करना चाहिए accordingly the new standard implementation. Okay, next. These are the 4 primary standards: 9000 2015, 9001 2015, 9004 and 19011. 19011 is an auditing standard. उसमें guidelines दिया है auditing कैसे करना है. और quality management system fundamentals and vocabulary पे 9000 standard में सभी vocabularies दिया गया है. Next, risk based thinking. यहाँ पे कंटेक्स्ट पे अभी भी लोग कंफ्यूजन पे है. what is context, what is the issues, what are the interested parties, internal as well as external. इसमें Vaibhav, can I share? Hello, Vaibhav, will you please unshare?
Okay. Hello.
I'm sharing one of my screen. One second, please. Is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
So still people are confused with the context. Here the change will come. Okay, the climate change. Organization performance, complaints, IT capabilities, competency, culture, age, experience, organization structure, project risk, inflation, regulatory equipment, market share, competition, vision, core values. This is the basic context. But many of the companies not prepare this, then 2026 will not identify the right context. Okay, all these suppliers, contractors, certifying agencies, other supporting fire explosion, society, local bodies, everything I have explained here. And need and expectation and potential risk and opportunity. Okay, in corona situation, many of the companies it was a risk, but many organization it was an opportunity. Okay, so base document in this context calculate the risk and opportunities. It may change at any time. Okay, then I have seen the paper manufacturers, it was an opportunity, and UV light manufacturers, it was an opportunity. A lot of the people, the risk immediately changed into opportunity during Corona. Okay. So here, when we write the climate change, I will explain the same, how the climate change will come. Take an example of purchase department. If we are purchasing spare parts, then what are the packaging material we will receive? We will receive a corrugated box. We will receive another polythene bag. Again, the thin layer of the polythene with the spare part. Okay, lot of pollution. If the company is only certified for 9001 2015, they will dispose the same through local people. But there is a chance now the climate change have to address. We can raise an NC for proper disposal of all these plastic and paper polluted items in 9000. Okay. So the how the opportunity comes, the client is took only 9001 2015, they will directly go for 14001 because there is no structure for them for disposal. Okay. So all these 9001 people will get converted into 14,001 in next 2 years. It's the biggest opportunity. Okay. By this change in the standard climate change, we will get the implementation opportunity of 14,000. So communicate to the client right now that the standard is going to change, climate change is going to come in the scenario. So please implement the same properly as per the guideline of pollution control code. Okay. So this context risk sheet, everybody have to keep along with us during audit and communicate the same client during implementation also. This is the change happening to come in the next 2 years. address the same? What are the pollutions happening in the departments? And by SOPs, they have already have SOPs in each department. Convert the same into OCPs. What is that? Operational control procedure for disposing these items in each department. Okay, each department. In one company, I have started how many gloves you are using. There are 12 types of gloves which they are using. Okay, they don't have a procedure for disposing these gloves. So that is the scenario in the organization. So they have already prepared an SOP, then convert the same into OCPs and how we can protect the environment. Okay. So these implementation will take time, slowly teach them. But the awareness we have to give to the clients slowly. The marketing team and the leaders, client managers, and the associate have to communicate. And during the training and during the awareness also, we have to communicate the client regarding the changes and how effectively we can implement the same. Slides. Vaibhav. Okay. So these risk-based thinking, we have to tell them, addressing issues of relevant interested parties, internal as well as external. The climate change, why I also have took the climate change? It's a serious issue now. Okay, earlier we also think, okay, there is no climate change, but it is not like that. There is severe climate change issues are happening across the world. Okay. More involvement and commitment of top management. Please go to the slide number 34, Vaibhav. What is the importance of top management? Hello, slide number 34.
Okay, okay.
Shall I do? Click on 34. 34. Yes, in this. Where is the top management? Many of the companies do a analysis. Final result. हमारी mistake ही वो है. What we are asking to the departments, आपका result क्या है? Final result. What ISO teach you? Leadership कहाँ पे है? Center पे है. Look into the drawing. The PDCA cycle which ISO have issued. It is leadership. First they will ask the planning. Where is your planning? Marketing department को पूछेंगे, where is your planning? Which area you are going to do the marketing? Which products you are going to sell? Okay. First they will ask the plan and budget. Second, they will ask, the top management will ask what support you required, what resources you required, what resources you required. So I will recommend all of you, top management who are handling the top management, don't go to the end result. First, ask the plan sheet. Without the planning sheet, the department will not come to you. Okay, show the planning sheet. What are the areas they are going to work? What are the support you required? Management will definitely give the support. And analyze the performance. After that, we will complete the action plan and improvement. Okay, it's a financial year closing. Then I will recommend the top management to address the plan sheet and budgeting sheet. After that, support required for the operation, then performance, then improvement. Okay, don't go wrong way. Okay, हम लोग हर बार उल्टा घूमते हैं. So that I have seen in industry also. Okay, so don't go to the end result. First go to the plan sheet. After that, support services, then performance, then improvement. Okay. Thank you, Vaibhav. You can go back to that slide. This is high level structure. Clause 1, clause 2, clause 3. Clear है. Scope, normative reference, terms and definition, context of the organization, leadership, planning, support, operation, performance, and improvement. This HLS I have maintained for 14,001 and OSHA's OHSM 45,001 and all these standards 22, 27, everything is high level structure and they have maintained the 10 clauses for easy and integration. Okay. इंटीग्रेशन के लिए इजीली 10 क्लोजेस रखा गया था. पहले ऐसे नहीं था. किसी में 8 क्लोज था, किसी में 9 है ऐसे. देन इंटीग्रेशन it was difficult for all the organization. After that I also have prepared the high level structure HLS इसको बोलते हैं. इसमें 10 क्लोजेस है. क्लोज नंबर 1 is scope. Clause number 2 is normative references. Clause number 3 is terms and definition. Clause number 4, context of the organization. Just now I have shared the context. And leadership. Leadership, I have shown that what leaders will look into. Leaders will look into first plan, do, check, action. Okay. Don't go for the end result. End result देखना ही नहीं. If we have done the planning properly, the end result will get. Okay. We will get it. Planning, support, operation, performance evaluation, and improvement. Okay, thank you. Next, we have missed some slides. Haley. Next. Next. I will not explain everything. Understanding the organization and its context, I have already said. Understanding the needs and expectation of interested parties. Interested parties are neighbors, suppliers, customers, all are interested parties. Okay. The needs and expectation we have to really calculate and put it in the paper. It is very huge exercise, but most of the organizations now they have learned and they have put the needs and expectations of the interested parties. Okay. Scope of the quality management system that they know, quality management system and its processes. Processes somewhere in middle of small processes they may skip, but main process, core process and core activities they have already addressed in the systems. Okay. Next. Leadership and commitment I have shown. According to that leadership and commitment, we have prepared our policy and roles and responsibilities. Here there are a lot of massive roles and responsibilities, huge responsibilities they will give. Some people will look into production as well as other department also, dispatch, stores and also. Here we have to see for smooth working, the people should have proper responsibility and authorities defined and provided. A lot of roles and responsibilities have given, then they will make a mess up. Okay. First of all, they should be free for their work, their thinking activities, and their proper implementation. And mixing a lot of roles and lot of responsibilities, it will give a lot of disturbance. That is my experience, my personal experience. If an organization there are dual roles, dual responsibilities, I was always into dual responsibilities and I have done it. Still, there may be a mess up. If any failures are there, I am thinking that it may be with a lot of responsibilities during the work. Okay, in organizations where I worked also, I have dual responsibilities. Then concentration and the proper planning and implementation, there will be less time. Okay, next. Actions to address risk and opportunities. Risk, if we have seen some risk, we have to highlight the same to the management and discuss the same. And opportunities also, employees, we have to give employees to tell the opportunities, what are the opportunities coming in the next this thing. The field work employees, they have, they know the things and they have to discuss with the management. Quality objectives and planning to achieve them. Objectives, ये objectives implementation पे मैंने काफी देखा है, objectives will remain the same. ऐसे नहीं है, we have to change the objectives every year. every year in every department. Change the same, change the same, change the same. You can see the right scenario. We have to decide what are the our objectives to achieve now. If it is customer satisfaction, if it is the training, then we have to take that as the objective, change the same, okay, in the organization. And it's not constant objectives and we will be showing wo achieve ho gaya, fir bhi achieve ho gaya. Then we have to change the same, okay, objective. Planning of changes, then change have to address and implement the same. Okay, next. Resources, competence, awareness, communication, documented information. Thus, I have already discussed resources. If resources required, then we have to give resources. It may be a software, it may be manpower, it may be facility. Some organizations there is no space and congestive working environment and all these things. The resources are required. Then we have to issue the resources. Competence we can increase by training and awareness. And communication. Communication have a big gap. We have not at all communicated to the people. We have the ideas and we have failed to communicate. In all the organizations, there is a gap. Yeah, even MNCs, they have daily meetings, daily these mails and all these chat boxes and everything. Software companies, the chat boxes, they used to communicate well. But industry, the communication seems very less. That we have to improve. Documented information. These documented information records old formats, new formats. There is always a confusion because old formats will be ISO based formats which we have already implemented in the system. Now software come into picture. They may be having a ticketing system for maintenance and documented information. When we will call for a documented information, the software printed information we will get. Okay, there is a breakdown happened and closed is the ticket was closed, but we have to merge these two documented information. Okay, all these documented information, whether the company have implemented a software, then the implemented format, the dashboards have come into the picture of the ISO formatting system. Okay, there is a big gap in organization. Now we have to merge the same. Okay, next. Operation planning and control, requirements of products and services, design, development, control. This part will be clear in organization because they have to run the business. Okay, however they have to run the business, this will be a okay portion we will be seeing in organization. Chalo, in IMS we have operation control issues for OHSM and environment, but QMS system, operational planning and control, this will be clear because they are success in their business. They are running the business. Okay, product and service, this part will be clear. Product manufacturing, product release, design, everything the management will give more importance. And this part, release of product, everything will be clear in organization. Okay, now they have learned at least this much of standards I have seen in auditing. This part, operation part, it will be clear they have implemented the same. Okay, production and service, release of product and all these things. Design documents, maintaining design documents. Some people will say, okay, we don't want to show the design and development documents in chemical companies here in Ahmedabad and all. Okay, we are not interested in this core design or their recipe or something, but the design documents they have. Okay, here the operation part is very good, they have implemented. Coming into the NCs and closure, all these areas we have issues, but this operation and release of products, they used to do adequately. Okay, next. And internal audit and management review. Monitoring, measurement, analysis and evaluation. Internal audit and management review. How we evaluate the implementation? It is the only tool, internal audit, conducting internal audit. Normally, organization, they may have 2 internal auditors, small scale. In a higher scale, they may have 10 internal audit also, internal auditor also. Still, the documents will not be perfect. They will conduct internal audit for the sake of conducting, and really conducting internal audits. They will get lot of NCs, lot of internal issues, and sorting out. It will strengthen the organization. Okay. Or properly conducting the management review. When the boss is sitting and conducting a management review, you will get a number of issues and sorting out the same. Okay. Run the cycle. Plan, do, check, action cycle. Run the cycle everywhere. Then only you will get the benefit. Okay. Management review will conduct. After that, the action plans are not completed. Then we will not get the result. Okay. Next. So improvement, non-conformity and corrective action, and continual improvement. Or continual improvement is everyone have to think of continual. In a small company, I have asked, they have put a lot of equipments for charging, and I have asked them who will monitor the charging. 8 hours. If shift, if it's a 3 shift wala company, then battery equipment तो charging में डाल दिया, then people are left. Then if nobody monitor the same, there may be a blast or something. Then they have started. If we are communicating them, then only they will start. They have started. They have designed a timer and everything. What is the required timing? Timer लगा दिया. Okay. But if you are not communicating, if you are not watching the same, then the continual improvement part will not be there. Okay. So continual improvement auditors, we have to compel them for kaizens, and during audit also we have to communicate them. What are the improvement you have done in this shop? What are the improvement you have done in this area? What are the improvement done in your area? Then only they will do the improvement. That is the scenario. Okay. Next. Structure. People don't know the structure still. I do conduct the examination. That's why I have seen what they are replying. Okay. Even in all the organization, my clients, when I ask them, can I start the slide of 9001? Then they will say, no, ma'am, we know the things. And I have every question paper. This is the question. What is the structure? And they have wrongly written all the organization. 7 to 8 people, they will wrongly write all this level 1, level 2, level 3 even. Okay, this is the 9001 structure, quality manual procedures, level 1 SOPs, and plans, work instructions are level 2, forms and records, they have same level 3 and 4. Records will be in level 4. Okay. Can club also. These people don't know the level and the structure they have wrongly mentioned. Okay, this they have to maintain. And earlier stage they have asked, there is no requirement of the manual. How you will link the work instructions, records and everything without a manual? Okay, people have started also, but they came back to the normal level and they have prepared manuals and procedures, plans, work instructions and records. Okay. This is a structure we have to maintain the same. Then beautifully we can align the entire process of the organization with this documentation structure. Okay. Also, marketing executives have to communicate them the accreditation body, certification body, organization, customer, and international accreditation forum, IAF, and all these things they don't know. When the customer will ask, then they will come to us, who is our accreditation body and where we can track the certificate and what is the traceability and all these things. Okay. There is another threat of people issuing the certificates in the market. They don't have it traceability. Then people can communicate to them, this is a valid certification and we have an accreditation body. These are the SIC codes. There you can see the certificate on all these things. For all these things, we have to spare time with the customer. Time with the customer. How near you are with the customer. There is the result. Okay. If we see the customer only for the audits, then it is not at all possible. Okay. Thank you. We can open a session for question answers. And can see the chat box.
Thank you, ma'am, for explaining topic in simplifying way and for the presentation. So I request all the delegates and participants, if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask directly to the ma'am, or you can put your question in the chat box also. Repeat, if anyone have any questions, you can put in the chat box or you can unmute yourself and ask directly. I think there is no questions, ma'am. So can we move ahead, ma'am?
There's a question I have seen Rajesh was asking plans in. Hello, Rajesh. Are you on the line? Hello. Hello. Quality plans. Akila quality. Hello. There was a question regarding plan. It's
Okay.
quality plans. We have all type of plans. Okay. But in other departments, plan do check action in other departments. In marketing department, what is the planning? What is the focus? What is the things? There is a lack of understanding. Okay. Quality plans we know. In production area, there will be a quality for plan for incoming inspection. There is a quality plan for in-process
Okay.
inspection. There is a quality plan for final inspection. But in other departments, the plans were missing. Okay, in purchase department, what we need to purchase in this month. Okay, there will not be any plan. In marketing departments, what are the forecast for marketing department, and what are the areas? There is a lack in implementation. Okay, hello, Rajesh, am I clear? So that please generate these plans in each processes, core processes. That was the intention I was telling. Hello, got it? Production, there are plans for incoming inspection, quality plan, in process inspection, quality plans, final inspection. There are plans, but coming into the other departments, the plans were missed out. Okay. Any other
There is a
question?
question from Dr. Kataria, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think thank you very much for a nice presentation and very crisp and giving all the detail. And is
Okay, sir.
rightly said that the planning is important. Now, when we go through the audit and then we find it practically problem then they have the SAP system,
Yes.
and
yes.
they have parallel hard copy documentation system, and some of that SAP system is not aligned with the documentation,
Documentation.
and we find it difficult. And then like GRN, now it is to be
Hmm.
reviewed and approved,
Yes.
but then you don't find is reviewed and approved. Only storekeeper signs and they put it.
Hmm.
Now, I don't know how they lack of training among the people.
That's why I
And
am
plus,
saying, sir.
as you rightly says, they should also have implementation plan for. Yeah, they should also have implementation plan for SAP system and for digitalization, which is
Yes.
not there.
Yes.
So
That's a
planning is
gap.
important.
That's a gap.
That is
Actually, what they have to take, they have to take a screenshot of this GRN and who will approve, who is the authorized person, and they have to bring back the same to the documentation set. Otherwise, auditors can give an NC because what you have addressed, no, there is no evidence. Okay, literally. Then the SAP system, when they have implemented, they have to take a screenshot, and this will be the screen, and these are the people who will be approving the GRN, and this will go to directly go to the system. They have to write in such a way. That's a gap now observing in the companies.
when and again the digitalization,
Yes.
there's a IT,
Hmm.
and they don't have any control, and neither documentation procedure also reflects it. So it becomes
Yes.
quite difficult what to
Yes.
check,
Yes.
where to check, how to check.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So
Now
it is
for
a
that,
challenge for the auditor.
it's a challenge. We have to give training to the auditors also, how to check the same. Because if we don't know that program, even a lot of things will come into Oracle and all these things. Then how to call for the dashboard, and how their processes are defined, and how the software is working there, and what are the outputs of the software. Lot of questions we have to do with them. Then only we will get an idea how they are working. Okay. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. We have to write and demonstrate the same in the reports also. Then it will be difficult for us how to write the same. Then software companies, it is a difficult situation to see the inputs, process, outputs, and the softwares how it is working. Then they have to prepare like that the documentation, like that the documentation. Then only we will be able to audit the same.
I have a question.
Another area which is also very crucial is regarding what do you call it? Yeah, the IT information, and then IT. I already told you told about the customer satisfaction.
Yes, sir.
Now, customer satisfaction, there are many ways to find customer satisfaction,
Okay.
but then they always give excuse that customer don't reply, they don't give feedback.
Yes,
So, can you put little light on that?
sir.
Because how
I
to,
have seen एक example बोलती हूँ. I have seen an MD who is verifying his customers' return sheet, and he called for they have written 4 5 as a marking tha. Then he called the customer, and what was the issue, what was the issue of a logistic person, and himself take the corrective action and implement. That pain we have to take, sir. Earlier there was I have seen in ICS there was a format earlier, lamba choda format tha in your time, actually in starting of ICS. But we have calculated religiously the customer satisfaction index. Now I don't know what is the customer satisfaction index of ICS. Some Google formats are there. Normally people don't fill that Google formats. But whether the auditor took the customer satisfaction format from there, then it will be good. Okay, we can understand what the customer required. Okay, I will not recommend lot of questions should be there in the questionnaire, but minimum 10 questions should be there as a CB. Then we will get an idea that whether our customers are satisfied or not. And calculating the index, we have to put some time for calculating the same. What is the requirement of the customer? Okay. A lot of time I have seen
No, but
in one company, sir.
I
Yes, yes, tell, sir. Simultaneously.
yeah, I have some suggestion. If
Uh,
you see customer satisfaction,
mm,
one way is to getting the feedback, and
mm.
there are many ways of the getting the customer satisfaction,
Yes, yes.
knowing it where you stand, your bond equity in the market, then your repeat orders. Then
Yes.
apart from that, there are also you can engage the external agency to see how is the customer satisfaction.
Yes.
And today it is quite easy because of digitalization. You get a lot of multimedia and a lot of messages keeps on pouring in.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't know how many companies take it very seriously. And you should learn from Amazon and Reliance and all those online purchasing.
Yes.
They have very good feedback system, and it works pretty well,
Yes.
pretty well. So
Okay.
similar system can be also adopted by our organization.
Immediately we will get an customer satisfaction report. But calculating
Yeah.
the same, have you calculated for this year 2023, 24? It is a closing financial year. Did the ICS calculate the customer satisfaction index of the customers?
Yeah. Every year we do it religiously. It has been
Uh,
done very
what is the
religiously.
percentage, sir? What is the percentage, sir? We'll interested to see the same.
I think recently we discussed during the MRM.
Okay.
We had 5 days MRM,
Okay.
and a detailed discussion was there on this subject also.
Okay.
If you wish, we'll be able to share some of the information later on.
Okay, good. Then we have to calculate the same and corrective
Okay.
actions. Corrective actions. What are the gray areas? Okay, what are the gray areas? Then we have to go there and discuss with them. That is the only way of improvement. Okay. Many of the places we don't get time, and client managers have to nominate for the same, and they have to do the same for improvement and closing out all these issues, all these gray areas. Okay, we have not done the that thing, then we have to close it out. Closing is not happening, that is the thing happening because non-conformities and gray areas in the customer satisfaction reports, that we have to take proper corrective action, then definitely we will improve. And I have already informed that climate change thing is coming into 9001, sir. It may come as an amendment also. They will issue an amendment for 9001 2015 standard for climate change context.
Another
Then,
thing which is the area of concern is
hmm,
what is the customer satisfaction
hmm,
and what is the value addition?
value
Because
addition.
when you talk about corrective action and then
Yes,
risk
yes,
and
yes.
opportunity,
Hmm.
now what is the value addition being provided by the
Hmm.
consultant and by the
Yes, sir. Auditors who are
how
visiting
you
the,
tackle that one?
yes, yes. Value addition actually really looking into
You
the
getting
plant.
me?
Yes, 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 sir. I got it. Actually, when we visited an
Hello.
organization. Hello, am I audible, sir? Hello, am I audible, sir? Vaibhav?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. During visit, we have to religiously do the audit, sir. We have to give all the recommendation and all the possibilities. That sincerely, if we are attempting the audit and we are giving them, putting their eyes into all these areas, then it is a value addition. Okay. Don't think that the area for improvement. Okay. There is soft grading and hard grading होती है. सॉफ्ट ग्रेडिंग करके एनसीज बहुत डालेगा तो फिर recommend नहीं कर पाएगा. So then, but the area for improvement, all these points we have to show them. Then the client will be impressed. Okay, this is the area I can improve. This is the area I can improve some waste. This is the area I can improve my performance. This is the area I'm lacking in the planning. This is the area I have not monitored my employees. All these things we have to show the customer and the top management. That is very important. Okay. Writing a report, it is very easy. We can write online via Apnetica. Writing a report it's a very easy thing. But during site visit, lot many things comes out. All these things we have to show the top management. Okay, these are the areas we can improve. Then the client will be definitely appreciated, and they will come with a lot of other options. They will go for other certification. They will recommend 10 other clients. Okay. That is the thing of 9001 2015. And once again, all the best to the participants and ICS for next financial year 2024. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am.
Anything else? Sir, mute hai.
Mhm.
Yeah, nothing. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
the
you very much,
best.
madam. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for the presentation and in explaining topic in simplifying way. ICS is pleased to provide you all its research and development, integrated management system, QMS, EMS, and OHSS, excellence in education management, ISO made easy in Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, and Hindi. For reading any of the above book, please contact Ms. Sushma Kindalkar on the given contact details. Feedback form. Please register on www.sadgunsung.org and go in your login and give your valued feedback to us. So thank you, Lekha ma'am, and thank you all the participants and delegates for being the part of our today's topic. Now it's time to officially close the session. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.